You get turned into a comic book?
Yeah. You too?
Yeah.
Student Council is really thrilled to get to host the Community Blood Center at Northwest for blood drives.
Students would come in with their orange passes, and I would check them in on the computer. Then after I hand them the yellow slip, they move on to the next table with the Community Blood Center ladies. After that, they move on to the question booth, which they answer questions about just their health and their history.
The blood donation process is a fairly painless process. The Community Blood Center is very professional. Their staff is wonderful. They make people feel very comfortable when they're donating. Every blood donation has the potential to save up to 2 lives. So for, again, an hour of your time, so you could potentially save 2 lives in the Kansas City area. Our students get to donate blood that saves the lives of, community members right here in Kansas City.
We got 182 pints of blood, but our goal is to get the community more involved. We did a pretty good job of getting more parents and adults to come. We broke 2 records for first-time donors and the amount of donors sign up. There's also another blood drive in the spring, March 5th. Everyone should sign up for. Same thing as this time, and hopefully we'll get more people.
We're going live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Good morning, Northwest. I'm Logan Miller. And I'm Mike Shelby, here with your morning announcement.
It's pretty stressful. We have a lot of people coming from a lot of different directions. We got to get all of our video clips in and onto QLab, which is pretty stressful just to get everybody on schedule. It's a stressful morning.
Usually every Thursday morning it can get kind of crazy, with everyone trying to work on their projects, and we're trying to get the announcements under control at the same time.
Okay, well, it didn't go through voice. There was like a 10-second pause.
We customized the script to fit the 2 announcers that we happen to have on that particular week.
The morning announcements are entirely student-run. We've got students on the announcement, we've got students working the cameras, and students running the back bay.
Mr. McCade had us do morning announcements for our intro class. First, when I came into this, I thought, I'm probably going to get so nervous I'll puke on camera.
The stage is really small. You can't even back up without your chair going off the edge.
I was in my chair, and I finished the announcements, and I proceeded to do what most people do when they're at a desk, scoot back. The only thing is, there's nothing behind me, so I fell. But I kept my balance, I landed. I went like that. It was good.
It was like a blur. Got out, and then it hurt a lot.
We all fall, and what do we do when we fall? Pick ourselves back up.
Yeah, I gotta say, I give him a lot of respect for not falling and for being able to sit up there for however long it takes you guys to do it without just fainting because it's so hot.
It's way harder than it looks, and if you mess up, it's really embarrassing.
I mean, they do a really good job of what they do.
Well, Northwest, that's all we have for today.
I'm Logan Miller.
I'm Krista Hill.
And I'm Clayton Henderson.
And I'm Buddy Mike Shelby. Have a great day, Northwest.
Hi, I'm Sam Gross.
And I'm Josh Alexander.
And it's time for another edition of Cougar Sports. We're currently in the period of time after the end of fall sports and before the beginning of winter sports.
A period of time known as Dead Week.
We're not going to let our coverage of sports suffer because of the small issue that there aren't actually any sports going on right now.
What about cheerleading?
I said sports, Josh.
Cheerleading's a sport.
We'll continue this later. So now we're bringing you the top 5 plays of Dead Week. Number 5, varsity soccer player Steven Skells getting a drink of water. You've got to admire his commitment to hydration.
That's definitely what you got to look for in an athlete. Okay, number 4, varsity volleyball athlete Gabby Riggs folding her laundry.
That is perfect form right there. Now number 3, varsity cross-country runner Kirk Beto looking in the freezer.
What's really impressive is his choice to eat a smart choice. That is a good decision. Here's number 2, varsity gymnast Mallory Wilhite walking her dog and getting the mail.
Double play with a great assist from the dog. And now number 1, varsity football star Connor Johnson sleeping in class.
Wow, that is great. Can we get that from another angle?
Wow, just beautiful. That's everything that's right with sports right there.
Well, that was just horrible.
Well, anyways, I'm Josh Alexander.
And I'm Sam Gross. See you next time on KUGR Sports.
So what are life hacks? Life hacks are quick, simple, and easy tricks to help you with everyday life. Ever needed an ice cold drink but there's nothing in the fridge? Well, here's an easy trick to help you get your drink faster. Take a wet paper towel and wrap it around the drink. Then, put your drink in the refrigerator. Wait 15 minutes and then take your drink out. Your drink should now be ice cold and ready for you to enjoy. For this next trick, all you need is a tennis ball and a Sharpie. Use the Sharpie to draw a face on the tennis ball. Carefully cut a hole where you've drawn the mouth on your tennis ball. Now you've got a quick, nifty place to hold your important papers. Everyone agrees that the worst part about the popcorn is all the kernels stuck in the bottom. Here's a trick to fix that. Open a small hole in the top of the bag just big enough for the kernels to slip through. Then shake the bag over a bowl to get all the kernels out of your popcorn. This should successfully remove all the kernels from your popcorn. Enjoy. With simple tricks to make your life easier, this has been Sam Gay and Brooke Nelson signing off for KUGR.
I'm about to go backstage of the Really Modern Millie. Let's see what goes on behind the scenes. What do you guys do to prepare for your props?
Well, we go and buy them, or we find them in the props closet, or we make them.
Costume stores. Wow, it looks like an antique store. Can I sign this?
No.
So, you guys just leave your stuff in here?
Yeah, we put them on the props cart.
Who did your makeup?
Brooke Galladay. Well, actually today it was Brooke, Gabby, and Mitch all did my makeup, but normally Brooke does it. Well, I have from pretty much intermission right after Forget About the Boy to the very end to change into my Asian outfit, but I do have a quick change earlier where I help move set and I have to be in costume for that.
A strike is at the last day of the show. Everyone in the cast, crew, and even alumni will come and help take down the set and put everything away and clean up and make sure that everything's in its place for the next show.
Likewise, is they're taking all of their stuff down, which is a pain. The whole set's getting taken down tonight, so it's just going to be gone by. Well, usually we finish around 1 in the morning, but yeah, that's what we're doing.
This has been the last day of the Really Modern Millie. As you can see, there's a lot of work that goes backstage. This has been Hope King and Amanda Vanderwerth signing off of KUGR.
Powderpuff Volleyball is a time for juniors and seniors on the varsity volleyball team to be able to put together a team and coach junior and senior boys, and it gives them a chance to play volleyball.
So how are you feeling compared to last year?
Pretty good. I think we have a stronger team this year. We have a really big front line, so that's pretty exciting.
They got some competition over there, and Devin Shockley and some other tall kids, but we got heart and passion and soul power. We got soul and bicep power.
Do I think we're going to win? Of course I think we're going to win. If I didn't think we were going to win, I wouldn't be here.
We had 2 practices and we trained them hard.
2, but both of our losses were to the seniors, so that's not terrible. And when we played the juniors, we just kind of like stopped playing and had like a little brawl going or whatever. But it was fun overall, and I'm glad I did it.
So Bridget, how do you feel about winning the whole tournament?
I mean, I'm pretty excited since like it's our last year and it's good to go out on top, and I'm really proud of my guys.
Last name ever, first name greatest, like a sprained ankle.
I am thankful for my family because I have 2 beautiful little boys and a wonderful husband, and everyone is healthy and happy, and we just have a wonderful life.
I'm thankful for a great job because I have great pay and I get to work with fun little kids.
I'm thankful for my mom because she's always there for me and she helps me out through everything that goes on, like bad or good, whatever.
My granddaughter, and you know, she's just so happy and full of love all the time, and makes me happy and makes me feel good and makes my heart warm.
I'm thankful for my little brother because I love him and he's like little and he has like no older siblings besides me, so I need to take care of him.
I'm thankful for my friends and my family and all the things they do for me, and the easy break my teachers have been giving me this week with not giving me a bunch of homework.
So I'm thankful for my family and for having a job because we need money, and my family is really nice. They're growing into good people. You know, like my husband, he's cute.
I'm thankful for my friends, my family, all the pretty girls in this school, and just being able to go to a school like this, I guess.
Very thankful for my family, my friends, and coming to Northwest every day.
In 2011, February 15th, my mother, Anita Robinson, passed away from breast cancer. In 2008, she was diagnosed with stage 3 breast cancer and battled it for 4 years. My mother had a positive attitude towards her diagnosis. Even though she had this illness, she was very hardworking, she loved her job, and especially her family. She worked at Overland Park Regional Hospital, where she was a labor and delivery nurse, and she worked there for 18 years. Towards the end of her battle, I began to take more of a parental role. Doing housework became more prominent because I had to grow up faster. After my mom's passing, my dad and my siblings became more separated throughout the year. Being on the Rachel Ray Show helped me become more fluent in the kitchen. Learning the different cooking skills helped me provide for my own family. Alone time became a lot more common in my life. Breast cancer awareness should not just be 1 month, but should be all year round. Millions of people are affected by it every day. Since my mother's passing, I've been a stronger individual. Just remember never to take life for granted and always cherish your loved ones.
My family has actually never cooked for Thanksgiving, and usually we go out for pizza. I think Pizza Hut knows us pretty well by now.
I like to make a big dinner. My husband doesn't like all the mess, so we're changing some of the traditions to maybe even buying a prepared meal.
The men are like in the kitchen and they're cooking, and the women, we get together and we watch Elf to get into the Christmas spirit, and then we all plan when we're gonna like make tamales.
Well, we usually go down to my grandma's in Arkansas, and before we cut the turkey, my brother and I, we go out into the garage, we turn off all the lights, and we have a bare knuckle brawling match.
My husband loves to watch parades. I don't like parades.
Occasionally we'll play a game of family football after the Thanksgiving meal, after we've sort of had a chance to sleep off our turkey.
Whoever wins gets to cut the first piece of turkey. Whoever loses usually is shunned for the rest of the night.
And much of my family is from the South, Oklahoma and Texas. So we usually draw like our own Mason-Dixon line and play North versus the South, sort of like reliving the Civil War on the football field.
I like pumpkin pie. My husband does not.
And unfortunately, I'm embarrassed to say that the Northerners in Kansas frequently come out on the wrong end of the score. But that's an interesting Thanksgiving activity at the Gibbons family Thanksgiving.
Hey Sam, what's up?
Oh, hey.
What are you doing?
Oh, just editing that daycare video we made.
Oh, cool.
And there were no survivors. Is that good? We good? Okay, let's go. Oh, we forgot to turn the camera off.
Wait, is that Connor?
This is Clark Anderson reporting live from jail. I guess what they said.
Oh, hi Northwest. Funny meeting you here. How well do you know the school? Because me and Josh went out to find that exact question. Let's see how it went.
I play trumpet in the marching band.
Well, Connor, I asked you what your favorite part about Northwest was, not what instrument you play in the marching band.
Whatever Miss Sneed gives us.
All right, okay. Let's just keep moving on. Connor, what are your feelings on the Animal Alliance Club, and what do you do to help animals on a daily basis?
I would face my fears. I'd pick up one snake and use it to tie a knot around the other two snakes.
Oh my God, Connor, that's horrible. What? Tie snakes together? Okay, all right. I'm sorry, Connor. Let's just keep moving. Hi, Colin. Pleased to meet you.
Call me Nighthawk.
Okay. Oh yes. Well, Nighthawk. How have things been this year?
He said Dargan.
Well, Colin, I didn't say anything about a Dargan.
New question. I can't do this question. All right.
As you know, animals are a big part of Northwest, from our mascot, an animal, to the various clubs and classes dedicated to them. So, would you say that animals are a big part of your life, and if so, how?
It's that dang Sasquatch cutting funding. Jake Pretty, the best cherry picker in the history of Ultimate Frisbee.
L. Aardvark. Oh.
Well, I think my soul has been endangered for a long time because I've known you as a person for a while, Clark.
Okay, one, most of those answers didn't even make any sense, and two, Connor, how dare you? That is rude. This interview is over. Oh, hi Northwest, didn't see you there. Well, looks like we learned a lot today. Some a lot less than others. But overall, it was a good experience, and I hope you learned even more. This has been Clark Anderson and Josh Keegan reporting for you. I don't know if I can get down. I don't know if I can get down.
Northwest has had many connections to the highest office in the land over the years. And on November 2nd, students across the district voted in a mock presidential election with some surprising results. Obama carried every school but two and won with 60% of the vote. Northwest, on the other hand, had the narrowest margin of victory with only 11 votes separating the two.
I was surprised because normally Shawnee Mission school districts go Republican, just like the state.
It really surprised me. You know, Shawnee Mission has picked the actual winner since 2000, I believe.
And it's so atypical because I think most of your parents probably wouldn't have voted the way you did. But the fact it was close at Northwest, much closer here than any other school, just kind of indicates the level of conservatism, I think, with the student body.
Our demographics are a lot different than some of the others, so I think maybe that contributed to it. But I think it's interesting that you take high schoolers from basically the same upbringing, from 5 different schools in the same area, and by a landslide, we were much, much closer than all the others. So
that's interesting, especially that since a lot of the kids' parents are Republican, because it's a Republican state, and most people's opinions I hear are Republican, so that's interesting.
Then, once the final vote was tallied, the president won by over 100 electoral votes and more than 3 million popular votes. Would Northwest ever turn blue?
I think Kansas is going to be red until the world ends.
You take a look at my generation, we were the hippies, we were like the flaming liberals of the 60s, you know. As we've gotten older, the demographic in the national election, males 50 and above voted in a block for Romney almost. So I think you guys voting for Obama, I don't think necessarily means that when you're 35 or 40, you're going to still be a Democrat. You might be, but Kansas has voted red forever.
Kansas might not ever change color Northwest, but what really matters is that you stay involved, stay informed, and exercise your constitutional right to vote. This has been Kirk Beto and Connor Johnson, signing off for KUGR Productions.
Wow, video roundup? I guess the guy who invented that name was just one short step away from the KUGR video corral. Hey, I'm Clayton Henderson, and we're going to take a look at some YouTube videos this week. But first, we just got done with the election, and I don't know about you, but I was just about sick of it. So we're going to take a look at this year's first election wuss.
Just because I'm tired of Barack Obama and Mitt Romney.
That's why you're crying? Oh, it'll be over soon, Abby. Okay? The election will be over soon, okay?
Okay.
Oh.
That was a pretty good plan. She cried about it, and now the election's over. Those guys, Barack Obama and Mitt Romney, were kind of bullying her, so they need to step off. Now whenever I'm feeling bugged by something, I'm just going to cry about it, and it'll seem to go away. Yeah, I know. Thank you. No. Look, I just don't want any more of it, okay? I'm done. I'm done with it. You hear me? I don't want to hear about it. I want to hear about the blood drive or the people who are signing up for the blood drive. And I don't want to hear about the people. I don't want to sign up, okay? Just leave me alone. I don't want to hear any more about it. Guys, just go on. I'm done. No. I don't want to hear about the deadlines. So when you watch those commercials around election time, does it kind of seem like there's some less than intelligent candidates out there? Like, how on earth did you get the funding to even make the commercial? My favorite in particular is BasilMarceau.com, your hopeful governor of Tennessee. Let's take a look at how he's doing.
Hello, citizens. This is BasilMarceau.com. I'm your Republican candidate for governor of Tennessee. When I become your governor, I'm going to move the capital to Chattanooga, Tennessee, at the state building where Don Sundquist held his temporary office, so I can clean house and get rid of all the backroom politics that ruin our politics program in Tennessee.
Well, that's all we have for you this time. We'll be back next week with some more great video roundup or corrals or whatever. I'm Clayton Henderson, and as long as this segment isn't cut, we'll see you later.
Everywhere I look, I see shadows hunting over me. And I wonder, when the
The challenge was to eat a dozen donuts collectively, run to Chipotle, and finish at the school. I was pretty confident going into the race.
I don't think we have any competition in this. We're just gonna sweep the field.
So whoever's in the lead car ready to go?
Connor and I got off to a quick start. Kirk and Katie quickly took the lead, but Connor and I had our own strategy.
Come on, Katie, don't throw up yet.
Our plan was backfiring. Jake was the first to arrive at Chipotle. Kirk, Colin, and I were right on his tail.
Did you get a bike?
Found it.
You just took a bike.
Yeah.
The girls arrived with Connor in dead last. Everyone was feeling the effects of the Chipotle.
How you feeling, Phil?
Awful.
You got it.
Jake was the first to finish his burrito. And the first to throw it up.
Yes!
It's gonna feel so much better after that.
Jake and Gabby were the first to leave.
He's got a tiny stomach! How is he already gone?
Colin and Bethany were bringing up the rear. Despite a rigorous course, everyone finished strongly within 5 minutes of each other.
Watch out. Oh, God.
It was weird that I threw up a pee. I haven't had any peas.
I felt like awful. Go to Disneyland!
It's terrible.
Phil, whose bike is that?
Just found it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.